My ex-girlfriend sent nudes to one of my friends and he decided not to tell me about it. No, it's not an insight into the diary of Troy Francis, but it's another crazy story from Reddit that I read the other day and actually found kind of amusing, I suppose, but there's also a serious side to this as well. So when you're going through Reddit and you're looking at different things, there are some pretty mind-blowing stories on there, and obviously it's hard to know the veracity of all of them. Some of them are made up for likes and for upvotes and stuff, but there is a lot of stuff on there that's true, and regardless of the exact historical truth of some of these things, you can certainly learn lessons. And the lesson to be learned here, because this guy basically, he went into more detail, of course, and he was just describing how his ex-girlfriend had been sending these nudes to one of his mates. He was talking more detail about the friendship group and how they all interacted together. But the bottom line of it was, you know, the friend had been getting these pictures, these nudes, obviously, you know, presumably flirting with the guy's ex, and he didn't tell the post, you know, the guy who wrote the post, and this guy found out through other means. All right, so what is the serious lesson that we can learn from this? Well, and the other thing was as well, just to round it off, the guy mentioned that this friend had also been facilitating the girl's drug use while the relationship was going on. He doesn't go into details about that, so I can't really throw any more light on that, but you know, it sounds, let's face it, a little bit sketchy. What is the serious lesson that we can learn from this? Well, quite simply, you've got to cut low-value people out of your life. You know, you've got to cut value people out of your life. I mean, these are all low-value people, right? He was dating this girl who apparently was on drugs, so massive red flag there anyway. You know, you've got to question why he didn't leave off on the basis of that, or why he thought it was a good idea to date somebody who was taking drugs, but whatever, we'll let that one go. And then they split for whatever reason, and then the friend is receiving these nude images of her. I mean, look, you know, she was obviously bad news, because a high-value girl, high-value woman would not do that, you know, out of respect for you. She wouldn't start to solicit the attentions of one of your friends, and a friend would also not receive those images and presumably encourage them and flirt and whatever, and not tell you about it either. Okay, so it seems to me that the poster has got a number of people who are very low value in his life. And why is that? Well, it could be any number of reasons. Probably he's been friends with the friendship group for a long time, and that's just how it is. But underlying all of that, you tend to get treated how you allow yourself to be treated, okay? And I learnt this when I was a lot younger, because when I was a lot younger and I was at school and college, I didn't really have boundaries about how I allowed myself to be treated by others, and I kind of allowed others to walk all over me. And the unfortunate thing, the sad thing really about human beings, is that if they sense weakness, they will walk all over you.